guys! So today we are going to do a toddler clipper cut how-to on our video. Don't mind the glare of my glasses. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a hairdresser, so I'm going to just teach you what to do at home so that you can save a lot of money. It's really easy. The key to when working with kids is to work quickly. Obviously don't rush it. You do have sharp objects in your hands, but work as quickly as possible just because their attention span isn't going to last very long. So try to get the basis of the haircut done, and then at the end you can go back and perfect it. And the second tip is also distraction, distraction, distraction. Make sure you have something so that they will be distracted during the haircut, whether it's an iPad, putting on a movie. If you don't have either of those things, have your husband or wife dance in front of them, talk, get a book, toys, something to keep them occupied and sitting still for as long as possible. So let's get into it. So what you're going to need for cutting hair at home is a decent pair of cutting scissors. Now you don't have to spend a lot of money. I have expensive scissors obviously, but that's because I'm a hairdresser and I use them all the time. But if you go to your local beauty supply shop, you can get an okay pair of scissors. Just ask them behind the counter what's something that's decent that you can use at home. You could probably get a pair for like 30 or 40 bucks. I also recommend for people to have texturizing shears. You can also get a pair for about $30 or $40 that are decent enough for you to do haircuts every once in a while. So if you can afford it, do texturizing shears. If not, I'm going to show you a way to cut without using. Next thing that you're going to need is a pair of clippers. I have the designer wall clippers. You can just go to, again, to your local beauty supply shop and pick up a pair. Sometimes they have a duo. It comes with the clipper as well as a trimmer for the neck. So I would definitely recommend having one of these. If you don't have them, it's okay. You can kind of get by with using one of these, but these do make it a lot easier. Last but not least, make sure you have a comb, a cutting comb. I actually don't have one to show you because, as you'll see in my tutorial, the one that I have is not the best. It's breaking like crazy, but I forgot my comb at work, so you gotta do what you gotta do, but have a cutting comb. If you had a spray bottle, if you don't have a spray bottle, that's fine. What I do a lot is I cut hair in the kitchen and I use my comb and put it under the water and then comb through their hair to make it wet during a haircut. But having a spray bottle does make life a lot easier.
So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need your clippers with your attachments, and you are gonna need your scissors and your texturizers. Now I have 2 pairs of scissors, that's not necessary. So here is my distraction, is Cullen's iPad, and I'm gonna start by putting my clipper on a 1, which is a 1 clipper attachment, and I'm gonna go all the way around his head. And this is just an example of how kids can always move, and I don't really like it when you get the clippers near their ears. So it's okay if you stop and take a break in between. Just talk to them, distract them, talk to them about the show they're watching, and eventually you can get that section done. Like I said, you guys, kids have a short attention span, so move as quickly as you can and don't be a perfectionist. You can always go back later if they are allowing you, if they're in a good mood. So this is where a water bottle would have been handy, but I didn't have one, so I kept wetting my comb under the faucet, and that just made the hair a little bit damp and a little bit easier to work with. So now I'm going to cut my guide section in the back of the head, and I'm just going to take that guide and keep cutting all of the sections to that same length until I get to the front. Now I always recommend cross-checking your work now the other direction, so kind of mohawk the hair and go back all the way to where your guide was, making sure that there was nothing missed. And as you can see, there was something missed. Now I'm making that section wider, and I'm pulling up the hair from the sides and bringing it up to match to the top to blend, and cutting that all the way back to the guide again. So now I'm going to be cutting vertically and blending the hair from the side all the way to the top section. And I'm going to do that all the way to the front and again on the opposite side of the head. Again, don't try to be a perfectionist. We will be going back later to blend this, so move as quick as you can while still being safe with scissors. So I'm a fan of using my texturizing scissors to blend, but if you do not have those, I will show you an alternative method after. But what I do is I just take the sections with my comb and brush up, and then just cut with my scissors the tips of the hair, softening that line all the way around the head. So now I'm just going to cross-check the front again, and here I'm going to show you really quick, if you do not have texturizing shears, you can take your clipper and put on your highest attachment, and check that first. If it's not taking anything off, you can go one attachment lower, and then you just can go all the way around the head, blending out the line until you're satisfied on how it looks. We're just going to take those trimmers and make the line on the neck nice and straight, and then go also around the ears and the sideburns. Wish I did not leave my cutting cape at work because he is going to be nice and itchy after this. So I really like this fairy tale brand for kids, especially for Cullen because he's in preschool, because it repels lice. Lice does not like clean hair, and this one has a strong scent, but it is more of a wet hairspray, and I do prefer probably the look that the aerosol gives, but either way, he looks handsome.
Look at the camera and say cheese!
Cheese! Look, no, look at the camera! Look!
Look at the camera and say cheese!
Cheese!
Cheese! Handsome boy. And then we're going to stick this here up. Cover your eyes. Cover those eyes. You're handsome. So we're just going to do a little cover. Spray, 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 spray. Comb, comb, comb. Okay, look it. Do you look so handsome? So handsome. Give me kisses. Okay, go ahead. Go back and play. So that's it, you guys. Hopefully that gives you some helpful tips. If you have any other tips on how to distract your kids during at-home haircuts, please leave that in the comment section below. Also, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below if you're not subscribed. My name is Devin. I have 2 kids, Cullen and Isla, and we would love to have you subscribe to our channel. Also, share this video if you like it, and I'll see you guys next time.